Okay, sorry about the artificial light, but my friend's sleeping in the background. I'm over here taking care of him. So this is the only EDC knife I have on me because I keep it in my, what do you call that? The my money clip or something, whatever. You know, this is like my money clip wallet. So this is like the backup to the backup to the backup. Wow, it's got so much dust on it. That's a lot of pocket lint. How's the edge on this thing? Does it look like it's got chips? No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Anyway, so I'll start with the, I guess I'm starting with the wet mount knives. So it's a liner lock. Actually, it's technically a frame lock. Okay, that's the Kizer Rocker. It's a huge box for a tiny knife. That's weird. And then this is a much bigger knife, the Civivi. It's got a much smaller box. That makes sense. That's nice. He threw in another Civivi card pack, which is cool. Okay, so this is how it comes. There's this Tamashii C190464. This is dark green Micarta handle, black stonewash D2 blade. I thought it was black Micarta, but it's good. Oh, hey, Brandon. Thanks for checking in. Hey, Go Ducks. So here we go. Here's the unboxing. Da, 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 da. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Okay, so there's the green Civivi sticker. Oh, look at this. Okay, the ever-present Elementum sticker. But check this out. It's got a new lit. Best of the year 2021 at Blade Show. Blade Show Best of the Year 2021. Elementum, made better. Tamashii, Best Factory Tactical Knife and Best in Show Factory Knife 2021 at Blade Show West. I think that's the one I went to. People were kind of like, huh? But now I have it, so I'll check it out. The Lumi was Best New Value Folder 2021 at Knife News. Praxis, Baby Banter. So, can you see that? And what's back here? It's got the Brazen, which is old, tactical knife. The Midwatch, which I do want to get, probably will. The Conspirator, which I have. The Button Lock, and then another Best EDC knife at everydaycarry.com is the Button Lock Elementum 2, which I just picked up. And I believe they have a Micarta version, I think exactly one. So they have all new little like lit things here. Look, it's all different now. Okay, and then, you know, they've changed to this lime green cloth. This is their version of the Tech Lock, which is interesting because what's his name? The guy that invented the Tech Lock invented this one. So he kind of stepped it up. And so now instead of having the notches, the Civivi version is cheaper than the actual Tech Lock. And at the same time, is infinitely variable. Doesn't have the little steps that you have to with the regular Tech Lock. And it's for sure, definitely, that's real Micarta, real Kydex, I can tell. So that's pretty cool. It looks like it's going to have very good retention too. So it's got the little, you know, thing. Oops, sorry, I'm not even showing you. Yeah. So I like Civivi's little, whatever, that box, the box knot. Sorry, you can't really see, can you? It's too dark in here, isn't it? Okay, so it comes with this little protector, and there's a tip protector as well. So it's much smaller than it looks in pictures, which is always typical too. So there's a tip protector. It's got a very Japanese tanto feel. The micarta is very smooth, but yet still kind of tacky. It's got Terzuola. That's what I meant. Bob Terzuola. So he invented the Technilock, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just got the regular, it's not like literally braided directly on there, so you could easily just pop that off. I don't see the point in taking it off. Nice ergos, but it is a little bit flat. I thought it was going to be a lot more 3D contoured, but it's not. And then there's definitely jimping on the top of on the back spine, and it's crowned. This part looks like it's sharp, so that would probably strike a ferro rod if you wanted. Let's check out the retention, and it's very good. Of naturally zero rattle. Let's see how good it pops off. Oh yeah, very good. Oops, almost cut myself. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, people were like, did they pay him off to get best in show? I like it. It's really nice. I think I like it a lot. I think they also wanted to give Bob Torzuola an award for a knife that he designed to win an award, I think. So anyway, there's that. So let's now move on to the Kizer Rocker. So here it is. So this is their cheaper line because it doesn't have the what you call it, the upgraded box. So this is the Kizer Rocker Dirk Pinkerton. Oh, well, there you go. The model is called the 1051A1. That's what they're calling it. And it's the D2 blade stonewash black micarta handle. Okay. So I think it only comes in one. I think there's only one black micarta, and it's more like a gray, but we'll soon see. Okay. It'll be a little bit more impossible to open. God, I can't stand that. Oh my God, how hard can it be? There we go. See? Use your knives as pry bars. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this isn't a non-upgraded box, because look at that. That's really nice. And sure enough, like I said, fucking enormous. Okay, look at this. This is called the Swags chili pepper. So that's a really cool sticker. I'm really glad about that. I do have that. It's G10. I don't have a micarta version, I'm pretty sure. And then the regular Kizer sticker. And look at that tiny. This is Dirk Pinkerton specialty, these little mini self-defense knives. This is freaking cool. Look at this. And it's got a tip protector. So I'm super excited about this. As you know, I love tiny little fixed blades. Oh my God, look at it. I mean, I knew it was going to be tiny and cute, but this is out of control. Let's do a size comparison. You know, I mean, that is miniature. And having that deep belly gives you an extra long cutting edge. So if you can imagine. So it's got a great little set of choil. 2 fingers, and then see how he does that. Let me show you. Look at that. See how he curves that so that you get a nice you know, the third finger can come right there. Oh, 0 lanyard hole. I don't know why I didn't notice that. That's kind of, I would consider that a big fail. I mean, I get it. He put this here so that you can put that third finger there, but I don't know. I'd still consider that a fail. And see that? They rounded that off, so I think you don't nick yourself. So, and then lots of jimping on the spine there. So I'm not sure how this is supposed to be a self-defense knife. I'm not, maybe. I mean, I haven't the slightest clue. I mean, oh, maybe it's supposed to be like this. Maybe. That's kind of cool. No, it wouldn't be like that. Anyway, cool. I mean, more or less cool. Now let's check out the sheath it comes in, because I don't remember seeing a picture of the sheath, so I don't know how that's going to go. Here it is. Okay, definitely set up for neck knife carry. So it's giving you a little bit of paracord with the ends melted. That's pretty cool. Okay, they're lit. They're regular old lit. This looks like it's the same. And just pictures of the back. Oh, sorry guys. I'm just developing a liking for small fixed blades. Yep. As you know, that's been a thing for me. So highlight this. Okay. I think I prefer one-way button straps on a sheath with lashing holes along the side and on the end rather than tech locks and belt loops. Yeah, I probably would agree. I think that I like the one-way buttons. I think those are really cool development. I don't know when those were invented, how long they've been around. I only just started noticing a couple of years ago, and I think they're genius. A lot of the tops are like that, I think. Or is it SE? Sorry, I can't remember. But this is all, once again, definitely feels like real Kydex to me. Feels like it, yeah. And ooh, gosh, oh, that's really good retention. So let me move ahead. It's a mini Ulu, yeah, kind of, almost. Reverse grip it. Michael Morgan, thanks for coming in. You are probably right. Oh, wow, that's a huge miss for me. I didn't realize that. So they did give you a really good thumb ramp here. So let's see. Yep. Oh, bye. So don't know why I didn't think of that. And nah. No, there's no, then in that case, you really need a lanyard. So yeah, definitely not reverse grip. There's no purchase, and the jimping goes away. So it's 100% meant right there. That's the grip. These 4 fingers. Oops, going the wrong direction. Can you see? Wait, no, let's see. Sorry, there you go. There's the grip. The thumb on the jimping, the choil, the second finger goes right in that groove, and the third finger goes right in the back. So it's some sort of like a push cut type thing, I think. But definitely not the reverse grip. There's next to no purchase. Yeah, this retention system here, it's just really tough to get in and out. So as you can see, that the way they did it, it's not bad. It is what it is. And then so there's the paracord. So I'll have to make a little thing there. Oh, and then of course the regular Kizer thing. And I don't know if you know, Kizer makes their things very small little squares, which is cool. I mean, I don't know that they're doing it to skimp, but skimp? Yeah, I don't think they mean it to skimp. Is that the word? Skimp on something? I'm like forgetting the language all of a sudden. That happened when I was overseas. You start forgetting words. It's true. Catch up. Looks like a weird small. Yeah, chibi sharp finger. Yeah, I guess in a little, because okay, so the sharp finger is definitely a Skinner, and so that deep belly, that long curve, definitely gives Skinner vibes to it. So I would definitely, but you know, Pinkerton is a self-defense guy, so I don't think he meant it to be a utilitarian blade in that sense of being a good Skinner. I mean, not that you could. I mean, our ancestors skinned, you know, mammoths with a small chunk of rock. So not that you couldn't skin something with that. You certainly could. But generally speaking, with Dirk Pinkerton, you're always thinking self-defense. I think someone was playing it up a little, a self-defense knife, but it is interesting. I think someone was playing it up a little. Who's someone? What do you mean? As I was saying a second ago, Dirk Pinkerton, generally speaking, as far as I know, maybe always does self-defense knives, if I'm not mistaken. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think he is strictly a self-defense type guy. I have numerous, punch daggers, like, I don't know, pretty much shivs. Like, it's great. I love his stuff. I think it's great. Okay. This is going to be the Bladehq. Oh, it's National Knife Day tomorrow, FYI. So I'm going to be buying a lot more stuff. I already made, I think, one more purchase already, I think. I will be making more, and then more, and then more. I think I'm going to probably buy, like, I don't know, at least 3 more things, I suspect. I mean, I shouldn't, but I've got a problem. I mean, I acknowledge it. It's very shameful. I'm very ashamed of it. I kind of hide it. It's very embarrassing for me to, like, be public about. Oh, cool. Okay, so here's the Molle compatible ACU. What's ACU? Is that the camo? I thought the camo was called MCU or something. No, oh, that's Marvel. Never mind. So I guess it is ACU. I think that's the camo pattern, isn't it? The one that everyone hated. I was saying you gotta have faith in that little guy. Yes, but I think Dirk Pinkerton's thing is the whole notion of a K-Bar has the LDK, the last stitch knife. I think the idea is if you don't have your primary carry, if you don't have your EDC knife, you don't have your backup knife, if you kind of like today, like the only thing I have is my backup to the backup to the backup, which is this, right? So, that's not much of a self-defense situation. So I think his thing is when you're just really, really in a backup to the backup to the backup situation, I think that's his bread and butter. Tiny little, very concealable neck knife type things. That might be very accessible, that in a last ditch effort, you could do what you can. So it's definitely not meant to be your primary, secondary, tertiary. It's meant to be way beyond backup knife. This is your last ditch knife. So yeah, I mean, I get it. It doesn't seem substantial, and it's definitely not meant to be. So I got this because it was on sale, and it's Gerber. Wow, made in the USA. Wow, they make sheaths in the US. It's much smaller than I expected. I don't know what this would fit with it. I mean, I don't know if it's meant for their whatchamacallit, some multi-tools. But anyway, I wanted to check it out, see what sorts of things it would fit. See, won't fit a deck of cards. I mean, obviously it'll fit that comfortably, but let's see, where's my Kizer Rocker? Where'd I put it? It's so small, I think I lost track of it already. That's so weird. Where the fuck did I put it? Please don't tell me I put it. No, I couldn't have. Oh, it's so tiny. Okay. And, well, it fits that, but awkwardly. I mean, yeah, it fits very awkwardly. But, I mean, not that that's what it's meant for. But, yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to check it out. I think they've discontinued these now as well. I think they don't provide it for the military anymore, which is why, because if I'm correct, the ACU pattern, I think, has long been discontinued. I mean, it was reviled, and it was kind of a big fiasco for the military, if I'm not mistaken. They spent billions of dollars and came up with, I thought ACU are a type of military clothing like BDUs. That's correct. Right. BDUs is what I was thinking of. Apparently the ACU pants were not sturdy around the seams and would rip. Right. So BDU, I believe, is the second one. I think ACU was some sort of in between, like preliminary something, and they quickly abandoned it for the BDU. But even that was not popular. So I believe all of them are gone now, if I'm not mistaken. They have Yeah, that was the MPAT, right? I think that was the MPAT program that came up with, I think, the ACU, the BDU, etc. I think something like that. At any rate, I think it's pointless for them to make that anymore because it's just not used anymore. But whatever. So cool. It's branded. It says We Knife. I thought it was Civivi, but it's We. So that's kind of cool. This is definitely just souvenir territory because it says We Knife, and then that's it. So it's just a straightforward paracord. I say what is cool is that it's a very kind of dark olive green, drab green, which I really like. I think it's a beautiful color. Quality is pretty nice. Let's see, what does it say? Made in China. So yeah, I mean, I'll open it. I mean, I like how stiff it is. Look at that. I mean, have you ever seen one that stiff before? I haven't. Oh God, I don't even think this is gonna fit. Oh, it does. It will. Okay, so it has the emergency whistle, so that's cool. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it fits. It fits a normal wrist. A little uncomfortable, a little bit tight, but it's not too bad. So yeah, pretty much as bad as every single other paracord bracelet whistle, so-called emergency whistle. I mean, you have to depend for your life on that. You're pretty fucked. Okay, so here it is. So Civivi almost always has this secondary bag that it comes in, and Civivi lifetime warranty. And here it is. It says button lock Elementum 2 Nitro V blade. So I like Nitro V because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Nitro V is, correct me if I'm wrong, it's basically Sandvik with extra nitrogen, which makes it better, I think. And some people's heat treat of Nitro V performs phenomenally. Like, I think Extrema, I think they do. Nitro V blades. Am I wrong? I'm blanking. Okay, let me catch up here. I think so. Yeah, okay, good. I'm caught up. Okay, so I guess I'm going to use. Okay, the unsheathing, if you use your thumb, is not too bad. So I'll give it that. And there we go. Tell me if the music's too loud or too soft. Okay. So right off the bat, and then, okay. So the regular Civivi, what do you call this thing? Pouch. Okay, here's what it looks like. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait. Yeah. Oh, it says Civivi.com on the back. Okay. Let's not have anything fall out. Okay. So before I reveal, looks like that. Literature, Civivi. The green cloth. Oh, and once again, it does have the new lit. So there's that. That's beautiful. There it is. There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. Oh my God, it's fucking beautiful. I don't even want to touch this thing. Oh my God, that is fucking beautiful. So if you follow my channel well enough, you'll know I've yet to pick up the Civivi Elementum 2 button lock. I have 2 Elementum button locks. At first I was like, I'm never going to get that. There's no flipper. It's only lock. And then I realized it's basically a gravity knife. So I was like, oh, I love it. And then once I got it, the action's phenomenal. Love the Civivi Elementum button lock, the button lock one, which also has a longer blade than the Elementum. This is what people were expecting from that first button lock. So this is the Elementum button lock 2, which is a flipper blade. Let's check it out. Oh, okay. phenomenal action, great detent. A lot. No button stick. The first one did, but minor. Okay, not the smoothest of action yet, but well, yeah, it's not insanely smooth yet. You know, I haven't lubed it, obviously. Not that I don't. I wait to lube my knives until I make sure it's broken in first. Yeah, it's not super duper drop sheddy, but it's already breaking in, so kind of want that suck. Want it to suck in better. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Even the Civivi is purple. Look at that purple button. I can't think of any of the other Desert Warriors to have the full-blown purple, or am I mistaken? So you can tell me. Love that blue color. Love that sky blue, that pastel blue. Let's see what the grind looks like. Looks pretty good. The grind looks pretty decent. It has your classic Elementum, whatchamacallits, ergo, so it's fantastic. It's got, looks like stainless steel liners. They've even been relief or whatever, but look at that. So it's the yellow with the blue blade and the pink scales. It's fucking brilliant. Oh God, I gotta say, I can't remember the last time I was this thrilled. I mean, the aesthetics on that is unbelievable. I mean, look at that. That is that paint color. I mean, they just nailed it with that paint color. Let's see, it says LOL. I don't get the donut theme thing. I just can't. Yeah. At first, I remember that when they first announced it and came out with it, I was like, dumbass gimmick, ridiculous, stupid. And then the day they released it, the very, very first time they first released the Desert Warrior, I was either on Bladehq or like I called them or something, and I was like, what's the big deal? And I think like I could have gotten that first run. And then within like, you know, an hour or whatever, it, you know, sold out. And then the next thing you know, it's this huge internet phenomenon. Everyone's going nuts for it. Of course, now it's a whole thing. And then I got that FOMO, that fear of missing out. And ever since then, I started getting obsessed with the whole Desert Warrior thing. And ever since then, I've been like, oh, I got to do it. And then recently they came up with the the reverse color of the blue scale with the pink blade. And I quite nearly bought it. Of course, I didn't. As you can see, I didn't unbox it. I had it in the cart, and then it sold out. And I was like, I shouldn't have waited. But, you know, I let it slide. Oh, well, fuck it. I don't care. I mean, I'm not wedded to it, but I am definitely not obsessed, but fixated. I'm curious. You know me and gimmicks. I love anything gimmicky. Well, not anything, but you know, gimmicks get me. I go for gimmicks. I'm open about that. So I love the aesthetics. It's adorable. Look at that. This is, to me, talk about Safe Queen. I'm gonna stop flipping this thing. This to me, I'm not gonna touch this thing. It's just way too bizarre and unique and special. I mean, it's just so funny. I'm not gonna even mess with this thing anymore. I'm done. I'm putting it all away. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. It is. I get it. It's stupid. I mean, again, to me, it's really at most just gimmick. It's really nothing else. It's the weird, funny, funky gimmick factor, and that's it. No other reason. I'm not going to sit here and justify, oh, it's this, that, and the other, because I get it. It's not. It really isn't. But yeah, I find it amusing. I find it very, very amusing. So I'm just going to put that away. I'm not going to mess with it. Or hopefully I won't. I might get tempted. I can see myself getting tempted. Okay, so golly, this is awful. Okay. Oh, this is awful. So here's they're calling it the retractable ruler, 60-inch. It's, as you can see, it's enormous. I thought it was going to be a tiny one that you could attach to some molly webbing. See the can you see that? Anyway, I'll do this unboxing later, but it's enormous and ugly. What the fuck is this thing supposed to be? Anyway, if anyone's into fishing, could you tell me what? Wait, Calvin, you're into fishing. What the? Why is it so wide or tall or whatever? I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. It's so ugly to look at. I think it's awful. Now I kind of want breakfast tomorrow. Okay, go for it. I don't eat breakfast. And now there's a whole donut themed company. Yeah, the CDC, right? Crispy Donut Community. I know it's become a whole phenomenon now. Sometimes you just have to enjoy things. Yeah, you know, just for shits and giggles. Is that what it's called? You don't have to explain yourself. Tony's bro, you do you. To us. Oh, not Tony's. Oh, you don't have to explain yourself to us. No, I'm not trying to, but I'm trying to put some logic behind it because yeah, it's not my main thing. I was wondering who Tony was. I know. Okay. Yes, correct. Oh, thanks. There you are. So could you tell me, because it's the company's Rapala, I don't know how to pronounce that, but they make like fillet knives, you know, like the flexible fishing. They do a lot of fishing gear. I don't know why. Does that help you read it? Is it easier to measure a fish with something wider than something thin and narrow? As you can see, it's meant to be hooked up to gear. It's like almost like you could put it on molly webbing. I thought it was going to be something like and you could just pull in and out. Anyway, maybe I'll look it up and figure it out. Spring-loaded, retractable for easy storage, blah, blah, blah. Made from long-lasting... Oh, that's the other thing. It's made from long-lasting UV-protected waterproof material. But, I don't know, maybe metal measuring tapes or two rust-prone and maybe break or bend. Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know what the point is. Oh, here's the little... It's NK29624BB. No, wait, I don't. Maybe that's not it. Never mind. It's the RRRUL 60. So RR ruler 60. So that makes sense. That's probably the true. Yeah. So Rapala.com. Oh, it's a Finnish company. Okay. All right. So that's that. And was that it? Oh, let's see. Only one little stinking sticker. Bloody bastards. Oh, I'm not showing you the box. Also, the inside of the box. It's an actual official Bladehq box, which is kind of cool that they have their own boxes. Although, I don't see the point really. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Anything else? Otherwise, I have to get back to it. I've got a lot of shit to take care of. I just sort of snuck this in while my friend was asleep. And yeah, things have been crazy busy. God, that's doing... How many times in a row is this happening? Am I tripping? Is it putting me in a closed loop or what? Oh, it sure is. That's a bloody bastard. Okay. Oh, here we go. Breakfast is the absolute best part of my day. It would take a lot to skip it. Yeah, for me, I'm doing intermittent fast. So I'm only eating once a day. And because I don't want to exercise, and I was getting really fat and I was eating a lot of junk food. So I've lost like 15 pounds already just by doing zero exercise. And yeah, my clothes are fitting better and everything. In terms of food, yeah, breakfast food is by far my favorite. There's just no question. Eggs, love it. every style, obviously not every style scrambled is for children and weaklings. But, I like my egg raw, so like I like easy over easy, or just sunny side up. Breakfast food is my favorite. That's why I love restaurants that serve breakfast all day long. It's nice and greasy and heavy, and all the ham and all the bacon and all. I love it all. So yeah, I love breakfast. Don't get me wrong, I love breakfast food, but yeah, I'm just trying not to. I'm just skipping breakfast. I mean, just skipping breakfast alone will help you lose weight. Yep, tapas. Oh, Rapala is a big name in fishing. You lay the fish on top of it to measure. I think it's so wide because of that. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, so you lay it out so that, right. So that's a lot easier to measure something that's nice and wide, and you can lay it on top. Okay, makes a lot more sense now. I was thinking it was supposed to be like fishing gear, so you could just measure it real quick like that. But that's actually in my industry in clothing. I mean, our measuring tapes are just insanely thin, something that you just carry on yourself and just measure very quickly. Rapala and tapas, fucking spelling check. And I swear to God, I want to kill spelling check. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, if there's nothing else, how long's it been? Wow, that took 36 minutes just to unbox two fucking things. That's ridiculous. I gotta say, I'm more or less pretty thrilled by this. There is one other one in this series. So the rocker, and then there's I can't remember the name, but it's more of a straight point. So this, I think, is designed more for like a slashing type of action. And the other one is definitely much more of a stabber, much more of a poker, So when it comes back in stock at White Mountain, I'm definitely going to pick that up. Yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, I gotta say, I remember I was at Braid Show last week. People are like, why that win? It's not even that big of a deal. It's just a simple last night. I gotta say, I fucking love it, And Civivi's put out a whole bunch of fixed blades. And if you remember, I just did the Elementum, the large fixed blade, not the mini Elementum fixed blade, which I will be picking up too. But I gotta say, I like this. I think it's got a beautiful look to it. Again, a little flatter than I expected. I think they could have done a little bit more contouring with the micarta, a little bit more feeling in hand, but I think it's meant to be more tactical. And so more, not to print too much, I guess, lower profile maybe. Wait, what kind of grind is it? That's weird. This is flat ground. Although it does have that pretty deep top swedge on it, so that's going to make it more, pokey stabby, right? So, yeah, interesting grind, actually. That's interesting. I don't think I have too many fixed blades with that kind of a grind. Okay. I believe we're done. So, and I'm sorry I keep doing these so short and kicking off early. And I keep saying this every time, but I definitely want to open it up to much more broader discussions about everything. I mentioned it in the last one. Please donate to Trump's campaign. Billionaires need you to bail them out of it. That shit is so funny to me. It's such a fucking clown. All right. But anyway, yeah, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, sorry I've been so busy lately. I don't see it. No, it might slow down soon. Actually, in a couple of weeks, it might. We'll see. Yeah, actually, in a couple of weeks, I think I might be more free to just kind of hang out. So maybe I'll get back online even to some of the lives. I just not been having time to get on YouTube at all. So, all right. So thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.